What's up, my friend, and welcome back to another cast from the ladder. It's your time for your daily dose of Brood War. It's the first of 2024. And we've got SOMA here, spawning in the top left-hand corner. JYJ over in the top right here on Retro. And guys, as we're just getting into this game here, I was out looking for an apartment earlier today with my wife. We were checking out some locations we might be looking to move into, and there was an earthquake here in central Japan. It was a pretty serious one, a level 6 earthquake. Not where I was. I guess it was about around 4 where I was, but I felt the earth move and it changed my perspective, man. That's crazy. Never quite felt an earthquake before. At least not at that level. But it was pretty nuts. It's really kind of humbling, actually, the power when the earth is moving under your feet. Pretty insane. Anyway, looks like we're going to have an 8 Rex here. JYJ going to put on early pressure to this 12 pool. And we'll have to see SOMA pull out some really good micro in order to shut down this aggression, stop the Marines from getting over here and dealing that damage, and prevent this bunker, which is about to go down here at the front, I think, from getting up and dealing that damage. Coming forward with the first drone, he sees that Marine and immediately pulls 2 drones of his own from the main base. Gonna send them straight over here, make sure this bunker doesn't get started. Try to deal some damage to this drone. Really nice dodging there by SOMA. Gonna back away from that first Marine. Second SCV gonna come in here towards the natural. Try to put some damage on that. We've got 2 SCVs, 2 Marines against 4 drones. We actually need more drones than this, I think, for SOMA. Now, my preferred way to deal with this type of thing is actually to run by with the drones and start to pick off the Marines that are on the way. He's actually going to bring out all the drones here. He's going to push all the Marines back. First drone is going to fall, but he's kind of caught him in a corner here. Second drone falls down. Third drone goes down as well. Fourth drone going to fall. Ouch. 4 drones went down during that. He does manage to clean up both the SCVs, though, and all of the Marines as well. And here comes the first couple of Lings. Was there a drone that was super low? It looks like he was going to try and gun that down, but he's not going to be able to get it. We'll have to cancel that bunker. And I would say a decent little lead here for JYJ. But you know what? SOMA did not produce that many Lings. He only made the 2. So this is something you can do, right? If you are confident that you can clean up all the Marines with your drones, then you can be a little bit more liberal. You can be a little bit more loose with your drones. Allow some more of them to go down, as long as your follow-up is just full-on drone production. Only producing 2 Lings here. That 4 drone doesn't hurt. The 4 drone kills don't hurt nearly as much as if he had made, for example, like 6 or 8 Lings to follow that up, right? If he made 8 Lings there, and he goes across the map and there's just this wall here, man, you really feel bad as SOMA. Looks like he got a little supply blocked. Had to do a extractor trick to get an extra drone going. Now can really start droning up here. 5 on the way, and the layer is just about to finish. Everything, all the timings are going to be a little bit slower here, but also slower on the side of JYJ as well. Can't forget that he did open 8 racks, so things will be slowed down just ever so slightly. JYJ now with the full mining in the natural here. Equal on workers, actually. So usually when we talk about their 8 racks dealing damage, if you kill like 2 to 3 drones, it's pretty even. 4 drones is actually big damage, but SOMA has recovered quite nicely from this. Very impressive. Yeah, just committing fully with the drones to kill all of the Marines, and then following up with pure drone production, I guess, is going to leave him in a fine spot here. He's going up to about where you want to be here with the 2 base macro. 2.5 hatchery coming here. He will have to throw down some sunken colonies, unfortunately, because JYJ is looking to move out now. The Ling counterattack will do nothing. The wall is down. Marine behind that. Single sunken colony going to be finishing here. Looks like just in time. He needs actually more than one sunken colony, though. This is scary. Ooh, is he going to lose the Overlord? Ah, he loses the Overlord. That is painful. He actually can't produce anything right now. He started up 3 pairs of Lings right as that was going down, but he needs a bunch of Overlords here, and he won't be able to make anything with the Spire until that's actually done. So a bit frustrating here. I guess only 1 medic, no, 2 medics. Man, you could easily break through a sunken colony here with those 2 medics. But JYJ not going to make his way forward. Instead, kind of battling with the Lings and getting the Overlord. He's going to take the wins that he's got so far and kind of sit back on this build. He's got the +1 on the way. 3 barracks production. Should be lifting this off soon to join these other barracks. Might want to put a bunker here, yeah. Bunker right here is a very good idea. Defend those 2 supply depots, and it also prevents the Lings from easily running in and targeting down missile turrets, right? Or trying to run up into the main. Has a good chunk of Marine Medic out here to start pushing forward. He'll utilize that to force the Mutalists here not to be completely committed into the main base of the Terran. 7 minutes has just hit, so you can see everything's a bit slower than it would regularly be. You would usually see this hitting with the Mutalists around like 6:15, maybe 6:20. Definitely in your base by 6:30, but 7 minutes now. The Mutas are just arriving. They have 6 Mutas here to fight with. It's not a whole lot, and he's going to take the natural of the bottom left. So we've seen a lot of Zerg players do this recently, is take that natural expansion. And it's kind of an interesting play. Oh, okay. Soma being careful here. Excellently done. Navigating away from these Marines. Paying very close attention to those Mutalists here. Mutas are going to continue to fly around, just keeping tabs on this Marine Medic. And the bottom left-hand corner base, this is a base that is never going to get scouted, or it's going to get scouted very, very late for JYJ. Unlikely that he'll scan there. I've talked about this before, is that probably you'll scan here first, and then after that scan, you're probably going to scan here next, and then after that scan, maybe here, and then probably here, and then at the very end of all that, you'll probably scan this base right there, and that means that Soma's going to have quite a lot of time to work with, quite a lot of time to get the defenses up here and fight back JYJ on his own terms. Mita's moving towards the natural here. He loses 1. Down to just 9 Mutas here. Would like to get up to that full 11 count. Looks like he's got enough at the natural. As the Queen's Nest as well. Going into Hive now. That's been scanned by JYJ, who's quickly teching up into starports as well. Moving forward here. Gonna do some little damage here. Diving a little bit deep with those Mutas, but didn't lose any. Should be losing one of these, I think. No? Okay, JYJ actually getting kind of low on overall Marine count, and it looks like Soma is preparing to engulf this army. He's got quite a few Lings out here. The Muta number is very, very high. Just needs a few more kills on these Medic and Marine. Maybe kill off a Medic or 2. Maybe a splash of Marines here and there. Then he'll be able to come in with that full group of Lings. There's the next scan from JYJ. Where did it go? Just scanning out ahead of his army, checking to see what's out there. Good shot there. We do have that +1 damage for these Mutas. He's picking off quite a few of the Marines. He really wants to battle with this. Deal as much damage to this as possible, but I really like the positioning here from JYJ. You can see he's up against the mineral patch here. Oh, it's going to lose an Overlord. Making sure that, you know, if Lings come in from that side, he's going to have something to kind of buffer just slightly. Another scan of the natural. He's heading down towards the bottom left. He's gonna get this Overlord, looks like. That Overlord gonna die and not quite supply block Soma, but it's gonna be annoying nonetheless. He scans down here finally. He sees what's down here. One single lurker in position. He's got to focus this side. He is focusing, instead of on this Marine, on the others. And look at that. Beautiful surround and kill here from Soma. A little bit too gung-ho. JYJ trying to break through there. Will end up losing his entire Marine medic force. And that's going to prompt an immediate response from Soma. He's going to quickly take this base down here in the bottom left. A very good defense means he will be able to hold that base and then go up to 4 gas incredibly quickly. Consume is almost done here. Lurker in the main. I don't know if that's intentional or not. He should have a Nidus coming up here pretty soon. Maybe drop it like here is a good spot for the Nidus. On the high ground's not a bad idea either. You can like quickly pop through and throw down a Dark Swarm from the high ground. You can also have like a Spore right here. So it makes it harder for the Science Vessels to come in. They can come in from this angle though. That's why you need the drop defense over here to just make sure that that stuff can't come in. He's already got these mutas over here. That's a perfect place for them. You want to protect this area, but you don't want to lose them to a bunch of Marines. So keeping them over this area is very, very nice. Marine moving out on the map here, just checking for any hidden bases. We don't have any dropships yet, but 2 dropships are in production. So JYJ, he's going to begin some harassment. Double upgrades are coming here. Really loading up on the barracks count right now and getting into that 3rd base. So once he has the 3rd base online, that 3rd gas is going to become operational. He could land the factory, start producing tanks, or alternatively could get another starport and start cranking out more vessels. And now JYJ moving out on the map here with his Marine medic forces, making sure that he's got a little force, you know, in every location that the Zerg can move out from. Nice Spore here. Very good Spore here as well. Okay, puts the Nidus right there. I'm not as happy with that as I would have been if it was right there. I think that that's a little bit quicker. You can suddenly pop out, drop a Dark Storm, and then pop back in, but it's fine. Not a bad position for it there either. Lot of mutas down here. He's ready for a drop, but the drop is actually coming in to the natural right now. We're gonna have to pay attention to 2 parts at the same time here. We'll do our best. Coming in with a Scourge. He's gonna get one of these very, very quickly. Darkstorm will come down. Quite a few of the drones did fall, and there's still this attack going on in the main base. Looks like nothing going on down here at the bottom left. Not able to get in there. Just throwing down some irradiates on some low quality units, just dropping them on some Mutalisks there. Not really what you want to get with those first few science vessels, but it's better than nothing, I suppose. Looks like that's going to be cleaned up. 43 drones still do remain, so a good healthy drone count here for Soma overall. Coming in, throwing down some more irradiates, but again on Mutalisks, which is not what you really want. You want to be throwing down irradiates on lurkers. Almost exclusively on lurkers and defilers is what you're going to be looking for. Carapace, what upgrade are we on? Going up to +2 now. +2 is already done for the attack of these Marines, but he hasn't started +3 yet, which is a little bit concerning. You do want to get that +3 on the way before +3 starts for the Zerg player. Staying ahead in those upgrades is crucial. There it is. +3 will start now. Lings running into the front, checking things out. And this game looks like it's going to be going long, guys. I don't see any way for JYJ to quickly end this right now. He's starting up battlecruiser production. He's adding on bunkers right now. Maybe moving out to take another base at the bottom right would be a good idea. Looks like he's throwing down some scans, seeing what he can see. Plenty of defenses everywhere right now for Soma. He's even adding on extra creep colonies. Realizing that there will be battlecruisers soon, you want to defend this gas. That gas is super important. Nice plague on a bunch of these vessels here, and some Scourge are going to come forward and push those away. This Spore becomes so useful once you've actually landed a big plague on these science vessels. They cannot come forward for fear of losing them all to that one single Spore. So good play so far from both sides, but this is starting to look pretty Soma favored. I think he'd like to grab a 5th base here pretty soon, but he's already getting into his ultraless speed. He should have the carapace done already. More hatches are coming down. This is going to become a very big game here very, very soon. One more plague should go down. Plague, no plague. Okay, could have thrown down that plague, but wasn't able to. Now going for the eraser trick. Uh-oh. Is there a burrow? Is there burrow here? No, I don't see burrow. Oh, man, this is going to be really, really painful. Scourge looking to connect, but look at how many drones went down there. Brutal, brutal damage. Really harming this overall drone count in the bottom left. He could really use a spore here. I'd love to see a spore like right there. Just for that little extra defense. Stop the science vessels from easily wandering in and getting those big connections. He lost 2 vessels though. 2 vessels going down is a big deal. You can't be losing those over and over again and expect to win. Gonna come out here for that plague. Looks like he's not gonna get it. Okay, Dark Swarm, Plague, both going down at the same time. So pretty good value out of that plague. And what's going on back at home here? We still don't have the landed factory. So he's going to be sending in these battle cruisers now. Really good by Soma that he's already got this set up. 3 battle cruisers making their way over here towards this position. He's probably still going to be able to kill the extractor because this is just so many BCs. No upgrades yet on these... Unfortunately, on these battle cruisers, if you have the +1 upgrade for the attack, you one-shot the Scourge no matter how many upgrades they have. So that's going to be a very high-quality upgrade. He's actually going for Yamato. Oh my goodness. You don't see that all the time in pro play. Nice job bringing the Mutalisk forward here to kind of tank some damage from these BCs and make sure that he can get the connections on those battle cruisers. Looks like he's gonna lose one just to the spore here as well. A lot going on the map right now. I'm gonna try to pay attention to everything, but if I miss some stuff, I'll have to go back and picture it. I think things are about to get wild here. Ultras are starting to come out on the field, and it's triple battle cruiser production. It's really valuable if you can get the kills on some of these vessels right now, because you can slow down that. You'll have to switch back into, oh god, get that. Come on, Soma. It's so painful. You really want to get the plague on that. If you can get the plague on this big group, then you can pick off these science vessels, and then you kind of have to stop for a moment on producing the battle cruisers. Get a few more science vessels out. Otherwise, you're just going to be in a lot of trouble. No 5th base yet for Soma. Soma being a little lackluster this game and taking his next bases. He's held everything off, but JYJ is just continuing to grow here. Here comes a counterattack finally over into this base in the center right. Dark Swarm comes up, and the Ultras might be able to crack this. Ling's going to come as well. Looks like he needs a Dark Storm over here. He's going to start to clear out bottom center, and he has a base coming up at the center left. So he's creating some threats on the map. He's creating some kind of complicated messes for JYJ to try and clean up, while at the same time taking more bases. I like it. Does need to get down here and clear out this one Marine, though, before he sends a drone down there to deal with that. This Dark Swarm really hurting JYJ right now, and he's not able to go out on the map and do any damage. These battle cruisers being sent to center left. There's a lot of Scourge to meet up with them, though. I don't know if the Scourge actually have +1 armor. They do not. They're not going to get that +1 armor. Second Dark Swarm goes up here, but we've got a Fire Bat in the bunker, which makes a huge difference. Looks like he's going to be able to kill all of these lurkers here if Soma doesn't quickly evacuate this position. And this may end up going down. This hatchery may end up going down unless we've got a lot of Scourge popping out. He's actually going for Hydras now. Hydras are going to be the next choice. Utilizing all of that Scourge to just kill one battlecruiser is pretty painful. And now there's no lurkers here on this high ground, so maybe JYJ can punch through and take out this next base. Dark Swarm does go down. He's going to consume and go for a Plague here. Plague is going to be big right now. Big plague goes down. Hydras are coming up here. They're not going to be able to get under this Dark Swarm, though. Okay, Ling's just ravaging this right now. One Ultra coming up. This battlecruiser doing a decent job right now. This one as well with 5 kills. Able to hold on to this position for now. Might be able to kill this extractor, actually. He's going to target that down. We'll see if he ends up getting it. Coming forward here. With the Marines are going to be picked off for now. Some vessels down there at the bottom right. Holding things off. Really a struggle right now for SOMA to try and get this next base online and operational. Upgrades for the BCs are now starting to come through. Hydra's dying for free. That is not how you want to do it here right now. SOMA making some small mistakes, and they're going to be exploited by JYJ right now. Dark Swarm will go down. This Ultralisk should be able to hold ground for a little longer. It looks like these two were killed, but the extractor was taken care of as well. We might be able to get down here once again and kill this extractor. Kill the extractor, kill this extractor as well. That'll be very painful for SOMA to deal with. SOMA gonna start to lose drones here. Hydras are being taken care of. A counterattack down towards the bottom right. If he can kill this base, it'll bring him back into this game pretty significantly, but for now, one-shotting all, like 3 battlecruisers, so hard to kill, man. It's so hard to deal with. Those 3 battlecruisers really holding their own, killing off that gas geyser, and now gonna go to work on the hatchery as well. Painful, painful stuff. Gonna go after this gas geyser now. Does he have Yamato? He does, but he doesn't have the energy quite yet for that. We'll see if Yamato's here soon. Gonna try and get this extractor, but it's just not working out for him. Should have one plague for these, but he hasn't thrown it down just yet. Another plague going down. There's the Yamato cannon. Yamato cannon doing its work here, damaging this extractor. He should be able to pick this off now. Great job. Great use of the Yamato cannon to just get rid of this gas income for the Zerg. SOMA really struggling right now. He's allowed another base to go up in the bottom right for JYJ. This is really not looking good for him here. Some Scourge coming up are going to clear out these BCs. 1 BC remains with just 2 HP. Should be able to clear that out with just a little bit of air units. Maybe a Mutalisk or 2 should be able to clear that out. Look at things are getting very low now for SOMA. He's running out of money right now. He really needs to start securing more bases. It took him too long to secure this center right. And there's just so much momentum for JYJ right now. At 180 supply, he's cranking out triple battlecruiser and sending them across the map to make a problem for SOMA. Every few seconds, every few minutes, he's going to have another battlecruiser to work with. Dark Swarm. Okay, he just barely got that down. Really does need a plague on this, though. Plague. Nicely done. Another plague. Not going to be able to get it. That dies too quickly. Counterattack down here towards the bottom right, but there's so many bunkers. JYJ being very cautious with his expansions here, making sure that he's got enough to hold everything off. Looks like we are going to have a Dark Swarm, though. This Dark Swarm will assist in destroying these bunkers. Another Dark Swarm should come down, but Fire Bats here really making it difficult for SOMA to make any progress. That's a lot of spores, but we don't have much in the natural besides these spores to actually hold everything back. Hydras are coming up now. That's a lot of science vessels. My goodness. Quite a lot of chaos going on right now, but I think JYJ is just moments away from busting through. He's going to be able to kill this last Ultra. Has enough for a Yamato cannon just now, getting enough for that Yamato. Might be able to break through with that Yamato. Big plague should go down on a lot of this, but he just doesn't have the units right now to save the base. Hatchery is being targeted here. Is he going to lose it? It looks like it's going to go down. SOMA going to lose this hatch. And man, that is painful. Just pure pain here for SOMA. Who's trying to break through down into the bottom right, but he's just not able to right now. He needs to get this counterattack going and make it successful. All this is going to be cleaned up. All these armies should be sent down to the bottom right. He's actually cleaning up quite a few of these SCVs with the... Oh my god, so many kills right now. It's actually not counting towards this Ultralist kills, but he's killed like 20 SCVs here. Kind of insane. A lot of these links are going to be sent down towards that bottom right. Losing that battlecruiser is very annoying. 3 battlecruisers pushing forward. This is the only mining JYJ has left right now. This is getting very intense. There's hardly anything going on for Soma at the moment. He's not mining off of this gas. Oh my god, he's not mining off of this gas. This is so painful. The fact that he's not mining off of this may end up losing Soma this game. He's trying to kill this one bunker. The bunker is gonna go down. Eraser trick here to clear out the links, but all of the SCVs are going to fall. Every SCV goes down in this position. So painful right now. Plague, plague, plague. No plague. Big mistake there from Soma. Not getting that plague down. He could have gotten so much value out of that. He's gonna come down now with some more Ultralists. He's trying to break JYJ right now. He's gonna be able to hold on this ramp, I think, with the hold position. Medic should be able to keep that alive, but there's no mining down here. SCVs are being transferred right now because this base is about to mine out. Oh man, things are so intense at this point, but he's still not mining. Oh my god, what is this? Soma, please, man, please mine off of your bases. You've got almost no mining left. This is almost out. He's still not mining off of this. You gotta get this mining going right now. It's so painful that he doesn't have that running, but he's still able to produce some stuff and stop the mining of a JYJ right now in the bottom right. Please, come on. Soma, mine this for the love of God. Okay, he's got 2 gas mining right now because this one and that one are mining, but that's about to run out. He needs to get bottom left online. How is this happening? He's not mining that right now. It's crazy to me, but it's giving JYJ a little bit of a lifeline right now. He's got so many vessels, but his marine count is incredibly low. He needs another few bunkers down here, but he just hasn't been able to put them online, bring them online. And now some Hydras are making their way over here as well. SCVs are going to go down. He should be able to target and kill this command center in a moment. If he's on top of things, he will do that for sure. Could make this into a lurker as well on the ramp. Looks like he's not going to do so. Irradiate's going down on all of these Hydras. A plague going down on these battle cruisers that are moving across the map here. Nothing really being produced right now. Oh, great Yamato. Glad I caught that. Looks like he killed this extractor and then Yamato down a bunch of defilers here. That's super annoying. This is really annoying though. JYJ has got almost no mining left. He's got 12 SCVs. Oh my god, 12 SCVs? Are you kidding me? Well, this is getting ridiculous, guys. This is getting to be a crazy game here. Hydras are coming forward, trying to deal with these battle cruisers. They are going to do a good job with that explosive damage. They do get full damage onto the battle cruiser. But still, battle cruiser holding strong with +2 attack is kind of ridiculous. Oh my god. Lings just throwing themselves. Finally, he does get that mining going. Finally. Oh my god, that mining taking forever. Beautiful Yamato cannon, just getting rid of the defiler immediately. What was that? Did he just Yamato a Ling? Did I see that right? I think he might have just done so. Looks like gonna lose both these battle cruisers. The Marine Medic are holding strong though. There's still a fair number of vessels here. And let's go ahead and throw down some irradiates, get rid of these defilers. It's all gonna come down to this push down here, guys. Can JYJ hold on against the masses of Zerg? Oh, he picks off the vessels. That is huge. Gonna run right up on top of this with the Ultras right now. And the 13 SCVs, I just don't think it's enough. Not enough production here for JYJ to hold on. Looks like he is able to fight back these Hydras at least, but Ultras are coming down. More Lings are making their way to this position as well. Another round of units might be able to get down here, but JYJ, he just doesn't have the bunkers. He's not able to hold things back, and this Ultra with 8 kills going to be pushing forward. 1 damage from each swipe here from this Ultra. The Marine does finally go down, though. 9 kill Ultra going to make its way into this SCV line, which is basically not even an SCV line anymore. There's almost nothing left here, and GG is finally called. JYJ gonna tap out. What an incredible game between these two behemoth players. JYJ almost able to win this game. It was so darn close. I thought for sure he was going to be able to when he was killing both of these guys with battle cruisers and pushing in the front here. I thought that someone was going to crumble and break, but the constant counterattacks into the bottom right brings him back into this one. Saves his life in this game. Man, this is one for the history books here, guys. A great battle between these two. I hope you enjoyed it. That's it for your daily dose of Brood War, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.